We are big broke. I will do that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We will make the money back. Just gonna have that just in case. You know, I actually knew somebody named just in case. I was on Twitch at one point in time. Go ahead, I'm gonna go buy some retros real quick. Code name florist. Interesting. Wonder what that's in reference to. Virtual controller. You can play you some Ghosted. All right, we finna absolutely 1000% hit that first week. So we can actually go up to day 29 now. And also, again, that is Kami over there guarding the store. I don't have to do it anymore now for the time being because they added some new stuff. And so far, this new mode is relatively tame, I will say. Granted, we haven't really hit the super rush yet, so I'm not going to jump to conclusions, but as of right now, it's pretty basic stuff that I'm used to. For those that are wondering, especially considering the fact that I thought the live was already going, and it should have been going, but it wasn't. This is the Gamestonk's new demo, and it has a new mode in it known as Riot Mode, where customers are coming in a bit more frequently, and kind of like, you know, buying stuff a little bit faster. And they give you 2 employees to start the game with. So like when you go to your computer, you can actually do the thing to hire them, and then you can also set their role. So I showed it at the very beginning. I can show it again here when we stop getting customers, but it's probably not going to happen. I kind of want to go over there and go check, but I want to make sure that Kami is ready to slap her upside the head if she tries to steal. Alright, so I will go do that here in a hot second. He'll be fine. So when you go to your computer, you go to your employees, go to assign, and then you click their name, click right here, you can choose their role. You can set that person to enforcer, they automatically get a bat, and I know there was a person asking about why you couldn't buy a bat immediately on day 2, like normal. That's because of the fact that you can actually hire an enforcer to watch the store for you now, so that kind of mitigates the need for a bat for the player, but you know, it also does help having 2 bats just in case if the NPC isn't available. You didn't know 2 people could join? That's not actually Kami, I just named them after Kami. Look at him go, look at him go! Mink! Good job, Kami. Alright, so
Wow.
that's like also an interesting feature in the game is that like sometimes when they get hit, they get bigger. Don't ask me why. Alright, so got our controllers. But originally the demo did actually have multiplayer in it. They took it out. It's still going to come back in this game at some point, but you know, they want to work on other features to get the game up and going first, and Steam still has to approve the game. So you know, at some point in time we will get multiplayer back in the game, because it's actually in the roadmap. When you do check the game, it will say multiplayer. All right, we are already at the quota, and we really don't have to buy. You know, we can buy some retros, but we don't have to necessarily. Depending on if we get hammers, All right, so we can actually hire another employee. We need hammers, though. We don't have any phony shelves. I know Grandpa's about to give us a couple of extra money at the end of the week. I don't know why he sounds like that. Like, I don't know if like Grandpa is like struggling to actually speak to us in English. Ooh, ooh, I love that. I love it. Oh. All right, so I like to keep extra boxes just because of the fact that, you know, if I need to like move some stuff around and like reorganize the store, it's kind of the general reason why. So now we can actually hire 4 employees max. I only have Kami right now, but if I go to the hire screen, I can choose out of these people who I want to do different things. I will name my employees after people that are in the community, aka in the chats and stuff. But for right now, we don't need to hire anybody because, you know, me and Kami got things on the lock. So yeah. All right, so. And you're not the only one. A lot of us can't wait for the full release. We are just patiently waiting for Steam to greenlight it because it's already, early access is already ready. It's just Steam has to greenlight it.
Hello?
Enemy sighted. Requesting backup unit.
Look, you already done whacked 2 people, Kami. You ain't afraid to let the bat swing. Who needs a special beam cannon when you got a special whacking bat? Hellzone grenade. Wind up. Whack. Look at, didn't even get around the corner. He said, where you going? Kami is on it. Did you play baseball in high school, Kami? Steam needs to hurry up. Look, we've been like the game was like supposed to be in early access back in July. Due to potential licensing issues with the naming of some of the games in the game, they opted out of I hope you haven't been giving tips this time. What do you mean I haven't been giving tips? I have been giving tips. They opted out of releasing because they didn't want to have any issues with they already had one of the issues with the Final Fantasy name, so that's the reason why they had to go back to the drawing board. And if you notice, all the games have been renamed. They kind of still have some of the same original cover art, some of them do, but they're not like named generally the same and aren't as clever. Tips to the customers? Oh no, I mean, there's a benefit to doing that. You can raise your rating, but didn't even get far. Should probably buy some more controllers now. Buy some boxes for me, Kami, as I restock real quick. You wanted a controller, yet there was one there. You gave too much money back once. Yeah, yes, I know, Rexy, but there's a benefit to actually doing that. It raises your rating. All right. Go ahead and restock these back up. What do we got on the calendar? Hold on, let me take a look at that real quick. Calendar, we have one more day till we get to Pug Z. So we'll wait for that. We won't do anything special there. Is a high rating that important? Yes, because it means more customers will actually come in. If you have a low rating, they'll walk by and not buy anything, thus making it harder to reach your quota. Alright, so we have all the games on stock. I won't use the reroll ticket, I'll just save me money. And I will save up for when we can buy more of the main game there. So we'll open up. What is you buying? What are you buying? You can't sell anything, so you're not gonna ask what are you selling. Alright, so customers, I'm starting to see the increase in customers coming in because they wouldn't come in this frequently. Like, they are kind of swarming in a bit more rapidly than normal, so Riot, I'm starting to see it, but it's not overwhelming. What are you buying? What are you selling? Is that all, customer?
Hello.
Yeah, thank you. Nothing, grab my back.
Ah. Hi.
Thought she was about to get away with it, didn't she? Good job, Kami. What's going on, Shadow? This is your first time seeing this. This is indeed, it's Gamestonks. It is a parody on GameStop where customers look like video game characters and the game titles are parodies of actual real-life games. Granted, you missed the earlier renditions of it where it was even more spot on than it originally was, like now. Like, this was actually called something else. I forgot what it was called, but we had games, instead of World of Warcraft, we had World of Warcrack. As in, like, oh, you gonna get her, you gonna get her, you gonna get her, you gonna get her. Mink! Kami is on it. We only need Kami to be the enforcer. But yeah, if you look at that, Ghosted is a parody of Uncharted. Because that's Nathan Drake. This is a parody of Cyberpunk. Because, like, that's how they stand on the cover of Cyberpunk. Clearly this is Resident Evil 4, because that's Leon right there. And it was originally called Resident Weevil or something like that. Alright, looks like we can close up. We need to buy another case of this. We should be good on the controllers. Go ahead and stock up the one, or okay, 2 people bought a game. I wish I didn't buy another case of that, but it's fine. They did have Call of Duty in here as something. So this is supposed to be PUBG, but it's Pug, as in, you know, pugs, and PUBG, but it's pugs, so you get it. So now things are going to get a little interesting because of the fact that new release. Good, it's actually on here, so we don't have to spend more money to get it. Got some good news and bad news. It's gonna be down for a while. Benzos is trying every week to hunt you down, shut the place down for good. We already met the quota, so you're gonna throw us a little bit of money too. All right, Grandpa. See you later. Games up here. And I'm gonna throw another set of them on above this, just in case if they're selling hide. And we'll organize the shelves later when we get in that position. All right, so we got enough of those on the shelf. All right, things are about to get interesting. So usually when a hot title comes out, they'll line up outside. Yeah. So, by the way, Rexy, you know when I said, like, when you give back extra money, this is a perk for that. So when you give them back more money than what they actually paid, you can increase your rating for your store, thus, you know, bring in more customers and stuff. That's why I was saying it's a feature in the game. All right. Things are about to get chaotic, so let's get it. Probably should hire a stalker.
Wow.
Gave them back a little bit of extra money, but that's okay. Yo, look how many freaking people are in the store right now. Why are there so many of you? All right, so Riot, I'm seeing the chaos of Riot Mode now.
Wow.
I can't figure out all this stuff in my head so quickly. People are going to get upset and leave.
Yay.
Already done had 2 people try to steal within this time frame. I need to hire a stalker. Badly. But my store is so small, I don't feel like I need one. You really just try to steal that little cheap game?
Hello.
I'm a little bit disappointed. These controllers up on the shelf. Alright, relax. No, he's getting impatient.
Wow.
Look at him go, look at him go. Mink! Alright, so you wanted this doo-doo butter game. Doesn't seem like the Pug game is selling all that much. So it may not be a hot title. Like, it's hot as in it's like new, but it's not as in like, you know.
Hello.
It's like people are buying it because it's new, but I like how they're getting mad about me not having controllers in stocks, but it's like, it's because of y'all that we don't have controllers in stock. Alright, Bitrate, what are you doing? Alright, so now I will save this because we're going to come back to this in due time. Save, 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 save. And of course, the freaking thing is just like... I'm going to have to, like... confirm we're going to start recording this stuff. Alright, so here it is on the roadmap. We have more employee roles, trade-ins, more skins, wallpapers, upgradable bank, behavior stuff and whatnot. And actually on Steam, if I'm not mistaken, they actually say that the game has planned multiplayer. But we'll come back to this. Considering it is time for us to play some Whisper Mountain Outbreak, so I gotta go hurry up and join up for that. Give me a few seconds so I can change the game title. I'm going to stop the YouTube recording.